Okay.
Okay, this is Jerry Butler once again, and I'm still here at the Galactic Gathering Convention. And I have this wonderful gentleman right here in front of me, John David. And John is going to tell us exactly what it is that he does. So, John, tell me, why are you here? What is it that you do? You are a publisher of
I'm a
some sort.
translator and a publisher of material that's coming through from Brazil. And this material is being channeled by a fellow named Trigueirinho, and it's instructions to humanity about what's going on these days. He's written 76 books at the direction of the spiritual hierarchy, and I'm here to see that they get out in English so that North Americans and English-speaking people all over the world.
Now, who is this exactly?
His name is Trigueirinho.
Does he speak English?
He doesn't speak English.
Where is he located?
He's located in the mountains of Brazil.
Okay.
At a spiritual center.
How did you guys manage to actually cross paths?
Well, a woman named Carol Parrish, who is well known in the United States because she has a seminary in Sparrowhawk Village in Oklahoma, told me about him, and since I have been working in South America and speak Spanish, I went to visit him, and for me it was like the most important visit of my life. My wife and I both are bilingual, and I couldn't believe that none of his books were in English. This was in the year 2000. Now I'm here at this conference with 11 of his 76 books ready for the public. And these are books that you won't find. I mean, he's got a huge following in South America and in Europe, but you have to speak Spanish or English or Spanish or Portuguese. Now you can get in touch with his material. He's got everything you ever wanted to know about the future of humanity all covered.
Okay, give me some examples, please.
Like, what's the day of the judgment? In his way of looking at it, the judgment is everyone on this planet gets sent off to somewhere else in the cosmos where they can continue their development. There's nobody that goes to hell, so to speak. And the people that are going to stay here and repopulate the earth they're being called. And there'll probably be a smaller group of them that'll go into inner earth to await the cleansing of the earth. So what you are and what level you're at will determine where you go for the future of your spiritual development, obviously.
Where can some of these books be found?
www.callinghumanity.org, and we're getting them on Amazon.com. And this poster you see behind me is the cover.
Let me pan to this poster, which is called Calling Humanity. Let me just go a little closer and see where it says. What is that first word with the T? It says a cosmic event is taking place.
This is the fellow's name. This is an anthology of 10 different books out of his 76 books. And this tells everything you need to know about why he is what he is and where he came from and what he's doing.
Who is this over here? Is that a picture of?
That's him. That's Trigueirinho.
Okay, and this says a call comes from distant constellations and the planet's hierarchies, and humans are to become one with their rightful cosmic heritage. The Earth is taking a unique step in its evolution. Humanity is now undergoing unimaginable changes. Okay, now let me take a look at some of the things that we have down here. Let me start with this book right here. That's
the book.
That is indeed the book that can be found on Amazon.com. And also we have one called Path Without Shadows, and then Finding the Temple.
The Inner Temple.
Okay. And also, now, The Mystery of the Cross and the Present Planetary Transition, Beyond Karma, Noah's Vessel, The Voice of Ahmad.
That's Master Moria.
Okay, and then
that's my wife's book there.
Okay, well, we'll even advertise your wife's book, That Emancipated Person. Now, would you care to tell me a little bit about each one of these and what each entails?
Okay. mystery of the cross compares our...
Hold that straight up, hold it. Uh-huh.
It draws a comparison between the struggle that Jesus went through before he was crucified to give up what he thought might be his earthly mission to do the will of the hierarchy.
Where did he do his research at to come up with these opinions?
No, it's the connection that he's made with hierarchy.
Oh.
He says, don't believe what because he wrote it, believe it because run it through your own heart and decide for yourself what is truth.
Okay.
And that's true of all these books.
Now, Beyond Karma.
Beyond Karma is this, by the way, is a picture of clouds. It looks like an emancipated person. You might find that interesting.
Okay.
Here, the way to get beyond karma is to live by higher law.
Okay.
And by living according to higher law, you'll be able to go beyond karma and to live an emancipated life, which is what we're all about.
What about Noah's vessel?
Noah's vessel is, in essence, what Noah's vessel says is that you will, Noah was the one that you'll be, how will you be treated, how will you be taken away from this planet when it gets its purification? It'll be in accordance with whatever your belief system is. Okay. So if you believe that you need to be physically rescued by a physical ship, a UFO, you'll get that. If you're going to be rescued in your sleep, two shall be together grinding at the mill, one shall be taken and the other left behind, you'll get that. Okay. So it's about the future of rescue of people off this planet during end times. Then this is called the voice of Amok. The voice of Amok is a wake-up call. It's a really sharp, kind of a kick backside kind of a call given to people who they know in their hearts that it's time to do the work of the spirit rather than following the work of the physical world. Okay. So this is a wake-up call and it's effective. I mean, you can't read this without getting goosebumps. Wow. If you're awake spiritually. And I highly recommend that. Okay. So, and then these little books, they're to nurture your soul. You read a passage of this before you go to bed at night.
Finding the temple.
Finding the temple. The temple is within. You can find your transformation. You don't have to go through a priest. You don't have to go through the inner workings of a religion. Nothing of this has anything to do with religion. This is about your own spiritual inner work.
We are not alone.
We are not alone is a cute little story that basically says there's a lot of help from our higher.
Hold it up, John. So that
We Are Not Alone tells the story of a spiritual seeker who finds a teacher within, basically. Okay. Winds of Spirit is one that tells us, I mean, it's once you've made that interconnection, how to stick with it and how to get on down, how to keep the train on the tracks. Okay. And here is Path Without Shadows, which is another one, which is how to let your spiritual new life mature. And in the back of this one is some mantras written in a cosmic language called Irdeen. And mantras are effective in communicating with your higher self. Okay. So that's pretty much it.
So when one reads these books, what should they come away with, or what would you like for the reader to come away feeling or understanding?
You feel that interconnection with your soul, and that's what we're trying to live in harmony with that part of us. And it keeps getting sidetracked with all of this bombardment that we all experience with pay the mortgage, get the grandchild out of problems, do this, do that. Meanwhile, our soul says, hey, what about me? Remember, I'm your connection to the cosmos.
So once again, John, how can you be reached so that others can hear about this?
www.callinghumanity.org.
Okay, and this is Jerry Butler here with John D., and we're at the Galactic Gathering. Thank you
Thank you
so much.